good, MP.
Feeling you, MP. A reminder that you can still purchase tickets for the upcoming games of the ticket booth on our website.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, Homer and the Face Base?
The National Basketball Association and the Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter a court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Oh, say does that.
They say revenge is a dish.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the end. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight.
Group in now for Indiana. Q, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Shepard's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Benedict Mathurin. Q out there with Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Shepard. And it's McConnell in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, DA, for sure.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Watching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Jackson. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Shepard.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Now McConnell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McConnell's got 6.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage look.
Pass to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Q. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th. NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith comes in for T.J. McConnell. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Boston. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And check it out, Indiana. They have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Tatum. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton with it. 10 points for him. Good on the triple.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Boston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. A 3. Pacers with the rebound. Nesmith has got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And it's White missing. Here's Mathurin. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Q. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Cans the 12-footer. Siakam's got 9.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Tatum. Inside Tatum.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Tatum finds Holiday. Brown outside. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 6. A nice shot by Nesmith. He's got 7. Boston's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. White against Mathurin. And White kicks to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Halliburton for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Here's Q. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Indiana. Q's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Pass to Horford. Stripped away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 13. Here's Q, guarded by Horford. Indiana moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Pacers trail by 6. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. Outside, White. Back to Holiday. Siakam against Brown. High, arcing shot. Kept alive. Out to White. Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer. White's got 6.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Here's Mathurin. Lays it up and banks it in.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Siakam. From outside the arc, Hauser misses. Pacers trail by 5. Neesmith finds Turner. Mathurin with the ball. White covering. Hugh passes to Neesmith. Lets it go with a 3. Headshot off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break.
The Celtics feeling it right now. Porzingis causes matchup problems on the offensive end. He's 7'3".
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Celtics.
They've been playing very
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Hart.
And in that first... checked in for Aaron Neesmith. Boston also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Derek White. The Pacers shooting 47% from the field in the third. On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then it's Holiday, and it's Pritchard in at the guard position. Tatum down low. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Brown against Siakam. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Tatum drives in. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hauser's got 7.
Outstanding floor awareness from Holiday. He knows exactly when one of his guys has been left uncovered.
Here's McConnell. Good work there as it goes.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornet. No one near him. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Over in the corner, Shepherd. Siakam outside. There's a screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. Pritchard passes to Cornet. Pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Drew Holiday.
12 points for him.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Rebounded by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Mathurin missing. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. Hauser the pass to Brown. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jackson is out there with Q. Then there's Shepard, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Right side, Tatum. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Tatum's got 28.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Hauser on the wing, Holiday. The rebound by Q. Q's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McConnell passes to Q. They set the screen. Halliburton, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's Hauser. Cornette kicks to Craig. Boston, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Q, and it's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession, and Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jackson up top. Jackson with the screen. Mathurin for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. Bucket is good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Up top, Mathurin. Pass to Q. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Mathurin. 16 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Mathurin comfortable there from the mid-range.
Outside, Holiday. Here's Pritchard. With the floater. The rebound by Q. Q's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Good, nice job down low. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton, he's open. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And there's the foul. It's on cue. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Shoots it up. The Pacers pull it in. Q's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Basket good. 21 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Pascal Siakam in for T.J. McConnell. The Celtics also changing it up. Horford comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Q. The shake. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Tatum against Siakam. Horford. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Q. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. To tie it up. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Q passes to Turner. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year.
Substitution on the court.
– 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday with it. Pass to Cornett. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And a wide open look for Walker. Offensive rebound. And that one is off. And Holiday kicks to Craig. Here's Shireman. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
New Orleans